had my mum who, because at the time when I decided to quit my job, I got offered an insane opportunity to head up a tech company over in Sydney, and they were based in Silicon Valley. It was a really, really good opportunity. And yeah, I just remember having to make a decision, do I go and do this thing with a few grand, or do I go ride this opportunity and see where it takes me? Yeah, and that was a tough time because my car was a piece of shit. Like, and I remember driving to the beach because that's where I like to sit and think. I drove to the beach, and just as I got to the beach, my car broke down.
Wow.
And I was just like, not too happy about that. My phone was about to go flat, like everything that could have happened at that point when I had to make the decision happen. So I remember just walking down to the beach and drawing a line in the sand, and people do this all the time, and writing the pros and cons of each thing. And at the end of the day, I just thought, well, if they've got the confidence in me to do that for them, why don't I give that a crack for myself?
Oh, wow.
But knowing full well that I didn't have the resources that they had. So, yeah. And,
That's only logistics, Colin. That's logistics.
Yeah, well, that's it, $2,000 can go a long way.
Yeah. I think actually that's your defining moment. If I were you, I would call that your defining moment. That's huge. That's massive.
Yeah.
That moment when you had a fork in the road and you chose to go your own way.
Yeah. And yeah, it was like, I know we were talking about support networks and things like that, where my family's supportive. It was interesting because my mum was like, take the job, don't be an idiot, and Dad was like, no, stick it to the man, give it a crack, because they've worked super hard their whole lives.
Yeah.
And, Mum wanted the security and wanted me to have security, and Dad was like, no, give it a crack, and so I knew when I wanted the right answer who to ask, which was handy. If I wanted a more conservative answer for something, I'd call and have a chat to Mum, or if I wanted the go out there, give it a crack sort of vibe, then I'd go chat to Dad. So that was handy.
It worked out the art of manipulation.
I just got the answers I always wanted, didn't I? It's great.